ready for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on another team from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Western Michigan's offense will come out first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Eastern Michigan's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And that's a first down.
Dropping back, it's Kim. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's McMillan. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Eagles are on the move. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Got a man. It's Lockett. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Eastern Michigan.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. All right, guys, let's talk a little Western Michigan. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger
He's got it down the left side. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slithers into space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Nice move to pick up yardage. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That pass is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. Past the first down marker and still running. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off play action on first down. It's complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown. He'll keep it on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Extra point here will tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd.
Number 20, set to kick this low.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Still running at the 40. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Eagles. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you can add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got him downfield. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Wants to throw. It's Lowry. Gets it out fast. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Buckley. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Broncos line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking for a man, it's Kim. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Pulls it, fired, complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Buckley. Turning it on. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Kim. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Buckley. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the option. There he goes. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Scanning the field, it's Kim. Got it in the middle, it's Rooks. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Lockett. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He breaks a tackle.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the air, it's Kim. They're working that left side. Jangang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Wheeler. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Leary. Hits the crease. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
24, Eastern Michigan. 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. He'll do it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
Is another 1st down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Here's the handoff. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Rides the back on the option to give. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the 1st down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's McMillan. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Kim. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kick is in the air. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes the handoff. It's McMillan. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Pocket breaking down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. After run, now throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. The play action fake. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
21 on the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the ground, it's Buckley. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get to field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Kim. Puts it out of the air.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll keep it himself. Strong, firm tackle. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Dropping back, it's Kim. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Harris. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Eastern Michigan going fast.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make...
Turning it on! What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
A huge gain and a first down.
Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Eastern Michigan.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Using his legs, it's Buckley. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. Makes the grab. It's Wheeler. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
To the air, it's Kim. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's a first down.
Gives it on the option. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Second down.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Eagles! Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking left. Hauls it in. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air, it's Lowry. Makes the catch, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Number 20 on the field goal. Downfield with a big gain.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now to keep this overtime drive going on third and short. On third and short, the power run here. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.